second half for Stan Van Gundy.
My goodness, he sure can get off the ground.
One of the best in the business for sure. You're right.
I tell you what, he is an imposing finisher around the rim. He makes it look a little too easy.
James, no good. Here's the break. Here's Fitzgerald. Here's Love. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You know, Kevin, you can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what the West All-Stars coach was going over with his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Anthony Davis. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you very much.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-handed.
James, no good.
That's one for their first four to start the second half.
Ball passes to Love. Here is Mr. Incredible. From the wing, and he hits the jump shot. And now an 11-point East All-Star lead.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Outside Durant. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 10 points for Kevin Durant.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And the East with some changes. DeRozan comes in for George. And George Hills subbed in for Irving. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Thompson's checked in. And Wall kicks to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Fitzgerald. And that one is hammered home.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Durant with a screen on Hill. There's the pick. 5 on the clock. Shot off the pick. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Durant's got 5 points now this quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The shot's good from Fitzgerald.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
From 17 feet out. Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down to 8. Again, the points coming from Klay Thompson. To the inside, Fitzgerald. Durant with some nice D. He feeds it to Thompson. And it's off from three-point range. Rosen dishes the Wall. Hill has the open look. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
And that one's good by Davis.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Durant, the pass to Thompson. That drops. Thompson's got 6.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Here's Fitzgerald. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O. Cut it into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now the East All-Stars with it. 40 seconds left in the third. It's back to Hill. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Hill's got the lead up to 11 now for the East All-Stars.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
To the paint, here's Fitzgerald. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Mr. Incredible's got 42 in the game. James outside. Puts up a three. No luck. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. East All-Stars ahead. They lead by 11. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Welcome, everyone, back to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game. A great night of basketball.
Basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got DeMarcus Cousins. Russell is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin, and it's Hayward in at the small forward position. Here's Russell. Good on the triple. Russell's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the West All-Stars.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
He dishes it to Harden. Offensive rebound. Rejected by Monroe. They get it back, and Griffin slams it in.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the East All-Stars.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
George is checked in for the East. Harden kicks to Hayward. Cousins with a screen on Batum. Cousins dishes to Harden. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Fitzgerald, good. The assist goes to Hill. 46 points for Freak.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
That's good.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Mr. Incredible's got 48.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Here's the break. Lets it go from 11. Hill, no good. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The drive by Russell. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Rejected by Fitzgerald. George against Harden. And George kicks to Irving. And the rejection by Cousins. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. And the East All-Stars. And for the East All-Stars, Mr. Incredible, he's checked in for Lopez. Love comes in for Nicholas Batum. And it's John Wall in for Hill. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marc Gasol is checked in for Cousins. Durant comes in for Blake Griffin. Thompson, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Chris Paul subbed in for Russell. And Durant, here we go. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He can be a matchup nightmare if he can get it in the paint.
Durant's gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Pass to Fitzgerald. Powered down after the assist. Got him into the lane.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
You're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Davis comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's LeBron in for Klay Thompson. .151 left in the fourth quarter. They get it back. And there's the whistle. Foul hard, and the shot will go to the line.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one? He has 20 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
1:46 left in the game. Now, here's George. Down low from the stripe. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 54 points for Freak.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
.133 left in the fourth quarter. Harden the pass to LeBron. Paul outside. Launches it. And he gets the bucket.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Here's Fitzgerald, and it's LeBron James with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-overs. You got to finish.